There's a number of different population studies. One would be that before the flood, there was potentially up to 35 billion or more people on the earth at the time, or beings on the earth at the time.
Right.
But the 108 billion is the total number of people who have ever lived and who live. The estimate is 108 billion. If you add up everyone who's ever lived, that's the total number. Now, obviously, that's increasing every day.
Right.
As more people are born. So there will be eventually a number when all of those that God created have been occupied a physical body. That will be the last person born, I guess, in that dimension. I don't know whether it goes on after that into the ages to come. I don't know. But at some stage, every spirit that was created by God will inhabit a body, or, you know, and outwork their destiny.
Right.
Currently, if you just, I was using the number as an illustration of how God is, and he's connected to every one of those. Now you could double that, you could treble that number potentially. I don't know how many people God has intended there to be. Could be 300 billion, could be 400 billion, could be a person for every galaxy, or, you know, within the universe, which is trillions. I've no idea. Ultimately, I mean, interesting question to ask God, I guess. How many people have you actually created that are not yet here operating? Well, maybe that's a question. It'll probably not give me an answer. But currently, there's about 108 billion or so who have existed, and all the others who will exist. And God is connected to all of them in the now. And he's
Yes,
reworking, bringing good out of them. God looks after all of it, you know, and he's always working to bring good out of it all. And he's equipping us to be like him. So maybe we'll get to do some of that ourselves when we mature. I don't know. Or maybe we'll create our own universe, and then we'll learn from all the things that we've done in this one and look after all of those galaxies. Who knows? I mean, you know, there's no end to the increase of his government and peace. So I wouldn't want to limit whatever God can do, or who he's creating us to be his sons, made in his image creatively, what we can do. You know, now, as I say, there could be 1 trillion people yet to come into existence physically, but their spirits could all be contained within God, or all functioning within the eternal now. Who knows? You know, that's beyond my experience, you know, but it's not beyond the realms of possibility that God created a person for every galaxy. Who knows? I believe there were angels assigned to every single one, every single star of every single galaxy. Well, how many trillions are those in terms of stars? Because they're within a galaxy, there's numerous billions or more of stars. So, and in one sense, it talks about angels having a role within those stars. Maybe there's that number of angels. It's a lot of them. So it's interesting. But God is such a lavish, abundant, overflowing God. It wouldn't surprise me if there's, you know, a lot more beings that he is ready to bring into sentience or consciousness.